It appears Lagosians aren't happy with current lockdown placed on the state by President Muhammadu Buhari in a bid to keep at bay the spread of coronavirus in the state, which is currently the epicenter of the pandemic in the country. Shortly after Buhari's 7 p.m. address declaring extension of lockdowns in Lagos, Abuja, and Ogun State, respectively, news soon broke that some parts of Lagos are on fire according to a report by Daily Sun. The Sun reports that Shasha, Orisunbare, Idimu, and Ejigbo areas are on fire with some aggrieved youth rioting. The hoodlums took to streets, attacking innocent residents, robbing and breaking almost every shops and looting goods. The development is a fallout to similar wave of attacks, robbery and looting being witnessed in Agege and some other areas in Lagos and neighboring Ogun State around since yesterday. The president's second broadcast on the COVID-19 pandemic has attracted criticism for not addressing three issues such as the treatment of Nigerians in China, recent robbery attack in same Lagos State, and the handling of palliatives meant to ease the sufferings of the masses. Reno Mokri described Buhari's broadcast as empty and shallow for not addressing issues that matters to the common man confined to his home without basic supplies. He said General Buhari's broadcast was empty and shallow. He told us nothing new. He did not tell us what specifically he has done, is doing, and will do to ease life for Nigerians during this coronavirus lockdown. It was a national waste of 20 minutes we could have spent better. General boasted about what he should be ashamed of. In a country of 200 million citizens, how can you boast of training 7,000 health workers? Was he not ashamed? This is what a local government chairman could be boasting about. General Buhari man said nothing. This was not news, it was noise. He says we are on the right track to defeat COVID-19. Thank God he could pronounce it. How? We are not testing. We don't know who has it. We don't know who has died due to coronavirus. General Buhari did not address the breakdown of law and order in parts of Lagos and Ogun. People can't sleep at homes. They are now vigilantes in their communities. Not one word. Not one word. It is as if their sufferings don't exist. Very insensitive. General Buhari has extended the coronavirus lockdown in Lagos and Ogun. Does it not make sense that is where he should focus his conditional cash transfer? Instead, he's focusing it on the north. Even in such a life-threatening thing, he can't hide his nepotism. Lagos is on lockdown, yet less than 20,000 households in Lagos are getting money. Zamfara is not on lockdown, and 200,000 households are getting the conditional cash transfer. How does this make sense, General Buhari? Are you not ashamed? Are you so tribalistic? General Buhari announced that his government has been sharing food. Why such an obvious lie? To who and where and when? If you have received such food, please testify. Or are Buhari and his family eating the food by themselves in Aso Rock? General Buhari thanked the legislative arm. Really? Have they reversed their 37 billion naira budget to renovate the National Assembly? That amount is more than the money Buhari claims to be sharing in his so-called conditional cash transfer to 2 million households. Well, we are again back to square one. Back again to square one. But in all of this, the one that is most important, everything that, they talked about here, most important that the people really expected him to address. Of course, you know that he's not going to say anything till thy kingdom come. He's not going to utter any word. You guys have forgotten what happened in South Africa. You've forgotten what has been happening before this COVID-19 took over the whole event now in Nigeria. People even under his nose in this country, what Esme have been doing to the people of Nigeria. Has he said anything? Did he say anything? Not to talk of the one that happened in South Africa. Did he say anything? Nothing. He didn't even utter a word. So you expect him to say something that happened in China. when they told us that they invited the Chinese doctors to come and help, to come and teach our people, even on national television, the Minister for Health, Osagi Ohanire, telling us that, oh, those people, they came to help us, to teach them, it is good for you to learn things. They came, they volunteered, that they did not even invite them. And that was not what the SGF said, Boss Mustafa. That was not what he said. They invited them. Now, the Minister for Health saying no, they did not invite them. They volunteered to come and help Nigerians, to come and help us. And meanwhile, see what is happening in China. They are not helping our people. See the way they are being treated. How do you expect Buhari to talk when they always go there to borrow money? How do you expect him to talk? Even things happening in the country, he does not say anything, and you expect him to say anything. He's not going to say anything. That's why I said we are back to the same spot. The same spot. And I saw some of his supporters, or those who are working under him or working for him, defending him, sweating and doing all manner of things. And somebody was saying that those people who are defending him, they used to be in opposition, and they know the kind of the stuff they are made of. They know in the real sense of things, when things are happening, what they stand for. But now that they have joined them, they begin to sing another song. Even in the face of incompetence, they still defend. Those ones, we know where they belong. But as what, concerning what we are talking about now, what they are sharing, what they are putting in place for people to stay at home, is not enforcing and just trying to force it down the throat of people. And you know quite all right that you are not doing the right thing, but yet you just want them to stay at home. Give order, they should be law abiding. Whether they eat, whether they don't eat, is none of your business. Though we learned now that the cash transfer will be given to state governments so that they can do that, which I already suggested before now, because when we are to go into election, when the day of election comes, the voting starts at the same time. So why is it that they could not do the same thing if really they wanted to concentrate on the areas which the federal government has said, okay, there's going to be lockdown, those three places, Abuja, Ogun State, and Lagos State? But they left it, according to what we are hearing, they left all those areas and began to do cash transfer, telling us that they had all those data before now. Those were the data they've been using to give people to the poorest of the poor in the country. They already have those people. So what they are telling us now is that it's not, even whether you are among the poor and you have not been in, you have your name is not in their data that they usually have, there's nothing for you. Where are they supposed to start the cash transfer? Is it not supposed to be Lagos and Ogun and these other states, the FCT? No, they're not going to do that. They are just doing things upside down. Well, I'm sure most Nigerians will not be surprised with even the broadcast. And at the end of the day, see what happened. Like what people were expecting him to say, he did not touch it. I don't even know those who are even managing him, those who are coordinating him, whether they advise him and he does his own. We don't know. Or whether they don't even care. They just need to package him well. They're not packaging him well. How can we have somebody like a vice president? I don't know, when you talk, people will be giving you excuses that it's just a spare tire, or he does not have power. I see the one that will say things when the president is there. But when it comes to sharing money in the market during election time, you will see him coming out. See what has been happening for some time now in the country and outside the country, the way our people are being treated. He will not even if it is only tweet, people will know that even if you don't have that power to order or to say anything, but at least you are aligning with the people. You are, it shows that you are part of the people. You know what is happening. At least let's be hearing some things from you. He does not say anything, and people will tell you, oh, stop clapping for him. So guys, that is just my opinion based on what concerning the broadcast and what Reno Mokwe said concerning this whole thing. And the Lagosians, they are not really smiling and they are not happy about this whole thing. Someone says Buhari and his entire generation will not know peace. When will this suffering end? It will never be well with Buhari and his generation together with those that brought him to power. Who? This is serious. Yoruba people, una never see anything. Now God Almighty go punish Yoruba people for forcing Buhari on Nigerians. Any Yoruba will go beg me money for street. Now Ogun go kill them. Who? Hey. 2 weeks gone in hunger. Now another 2 weeks again. Oh God, you are the help of the helpless. Dear Lord, help us. As I speak, all youth in Governor Road, Ikotun are out in thousands with German Shepherd dogs and Rottweiler dogs, cutlasses, buses, burning tires. Okay, in over 100 streets, working with vigilantes and police patrol to secure the area. Buhari, you and your generation will know no peace. Someone say, well said, Reno. Like I said before, whoever that still supports this administration has sold himself free of charge to the devil. The drama is unfolding. Everyone is hungry and experiencing the wickedness, whether Igbo, Hausa or Yoruba, Muslim or Christians. Let some idiots among us continue to praise the wickedness. Time shall tell. The whole thing is getting out of control. A government that is busy placing lockdown without palliative measures. Not that the money was not budgeted, but are busy sharing it among themselves. What are the Lagos State government doing to reduce the suffering of Lagosians? We have about over close to 20 million, over 20 million or thereabouts people in Lagos, and the government has come out to say they are just going to attend to 200,000 people. Those are the people they budgeted or they plan to give a palliative that they cannot help everybody. Out of 20 million, you are going to help 200,000. And even let's say, okay, fine, those are the people that they are capable of reaching out to during this lockdown. Even the first lockdown, I'm not sure whether 10,000 people were given this palliative that we are talking about. I don't think they are up to 10,000 because we know what has been happening. They will just share it. This corruption will never leave them. They are eating, they have opportunity, all the money being assigned to them, accrued to them, budgeted for them. These are our politicians. Yet they will not be satisfied. Yet they will not be satisfied. This greed is just, it's like it's in them. Nothing, the money, the salaries, the allowances they are receiving, it will not be enough for them. Even but these people that even budgeted or donated, at the end of the day, they will still want to dip their hands and fingers, all their body inside it again. These people, it's like they are cursed with this greed and this corruption. Everything they still want to manipulate. So guys, let us hear your opinion. Leave your comments below in the comment section. Thank you.